And welcome back to the greatest show on earth. Today I'm joined by Adolfo and Daniel.
Hi.
And today we're going to be doing a little bit different. We're going to be doing a Pixar draft. We're going to be drafting our top 5 Pixar movies. And let us know what your top 5 are down in the comments.
As always, we randomize this. Daniel's going first, and we're doing the snake, baby. So
Yes, sir. Snake draft. The only way to draft.
it's the only way. If you don't draft snake on TikTok, what are you doing, bro? It's not fair.
I've seen some people do drafts where they they go through it and then they go back to the first person.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's unfair to the last person. Yeah. Come on, bro.
We're equal around here.
We're equal.
Okay.
All right.
Well, yeah, Daniel, go ahead and kick us off.
I'm gonna start off with a banger.
Okay, let's see it.
Toy Story 2.
Toy Story 2.
Thank God.
Ooh,
I'm
yeah.
getting my top 2.
I'll tell you where I have Toy Story 2 on my Pixar list, which, by the way, we can share that down below. We'll link that to you guys on our letterbox. I have Toy Story 2 at 11. With a second pick, I'm going to take The Incredibles off the board.
Oh my God, I'm getting my top 2, baby. With my third pick, I'm taking one that it should have gone first because we're all Latinos. Like it should have been the number 1 pick. I don't know what you guys are doing. I'm taking Coco.
Coco is number 2 overall for me.
It's number 2 overall for me too. And I had to take it off the board because
I don't have them ranked, but I don't think I would choose it in a
dude, it's
draft.
number 2 overall. What's number 1? Incredibles or is it?
Incredibles.
Okay, so
then Coco number 2.
You're not taking mine, so I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna save my number 1 pick for it to come around. So I'm gonna take Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc. Okay, that's a good one,
dude. For my second pick in the second round.
So I'll tell you right now, I have Monsters Inc. at 17th.
That's at the bottom perro, of my list. No mames, I have 5th. I really love that. It's like so nostalgic. I think like a lot of the movies are nostalgic.
Yeah, and that's The Incredibles for me. Like it's so nostalgic.
Probably have like Cars 2 at your top of your list.
No.
With my number 1 pick, give me Incredibles 2.
All right, so back to me, right?
Yeah.
With my second overall pick, I'm going to take my third overall Pixar movie, Up.
Oh my God. I don't even think I have Up that high, bro.
I don't think I have it.
I have 16th, which is it's a great movie.
I'm not fucking ranking of it.
Yeah. No, I know you're not, but you know the people in the comments are with you. I know they are because Up is a great movie.
Yeah,
I just didn't hit for me.
Yeah, and I think especially with the Pixar movie because they're animated movies, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of these we watched when we were younger. Mm-hmm. It's a nostalgia.
Yeah, it is a nostalgia
for these. So we talked about this already, like real quick before we get to Daniel. The Pixar ranking is a lot harder than the Marvel ranking.
Oh, it is, and I think it's more diverse just because everybody. I wouldn't fault anybody because when you're a young kid, you connect with different things. Like sometimes you connect with that story more than somebody else. I'm going to pick one of my movies and I'm going to talk about it because I really just connected with it. It's my number 1 movie. I still haven't gone because I think there's still value before. Yeah, I don't think you guys will ever pick it, but go ahead with your...
What are you going to choose, like Luca?
When I was a young kid, I wanted to be Italian so bad.
Hey, I'm not going to lie. Luca, it got stuck in my head.
Yeah. It's stuck in my head. What was it? No, I know what you're talking about. Forget about it.
No.
Don't worry.
Silencio, Bruno.
Yeah, silencio, Bruno.
All right, for my second one, I think I'm going to go with Finding Dory.
Finding Dory? Okay.
Not Finding Nemo. That's
No, I like Dory better.
I do like Finding Dory, but I have it ranked pretty low too.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Finding Dory is 21st for me.
Yeah, I have. Let's see, 14th. I have it 14th.
And then when you're,
what the hell do you have on your? What's your type 5?
We're about to. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
There's no way. So who did you go with? Finding Dory.
Yeah.
And what's your third pick?
I think I'm gonna go with Monsters University.
Monsters U. That's a good one.
That is.
I have that at 9th. On my list. Just cracked my top 10. But it's a good movie. They're all really good movies.
Oh, I guess I don't have that high. I have 17th, right next to Incredibles 2. I have a lot of the sequels right next to each other.
Right next to each other?
Yeah.
I think that sequel is better than the original, for sure.
Damn, bro. It's just a nostalgia for me, I guess, at this point.
That's my brother, right off the top of the head, I think he has it as his favorite.
Monsters University?
Yeah.
Orlando, let us know in the comments below.
He always says, roar, Omega, roar.
Yeah, he's a frat boy at heart. Yeah. That's why he connected with it, because he's a frat boy at heart.
I think he said that when he went to CU Boulder one time. They're like, "Are you in a frat?" He's like, "Yeah, roar."
Oh my God, bro. That's so funny.
Okay, so I'll go with my third pick now, which is 4th overall on my Pixar list, Inside Out.
Oh, thank God.
I don't think I've seen that.
I know what your movie is, I think,
well,
but I'm not going to take it because it's not in my top 5.
Well, okay, so Inside Out.
I'll show you because I don't know if
it's 15 for me.
Let me just, I'll share this with you. Is this in your top 5?
Yeah, that's number one.
Are you gonna choose it?
Yeah, I'm about to choose it next.
Yeah.
But
I'm not gonna choose it. That's why I knew it was.
Look, I will say most of these movies have made me cry. Probably when I was younger. So it hits. Inside Out hits.
And this one hit as a grown adult.
Yeah, this one hit. Okay, so I will say with my third overall pick, I'm going to take Onward. And I will say I'm taking Onward just because it's a story about two brothers. And I just felt like I really could, like, as an older brother, him giving that opportunity to see his dad to the older brother instead of him, because his older brother actually had the moments with him, was like really touching.
Real quick to recap, super quick. Two brothers growing up together. One of them never met his dad. The other one did. The one who never met his dad was obsessed with meeting his dad, and then he realized that it wasn't as important as he thought it was.
Yeah, it wasn't his place to meet his dad, and they had like one opportunity to meet him because they had magic spells and all that. And he was like, you know what, you go meet him, and
you actually know him.
So I really connected with that, and
then he realizes that his older brother is actually like a father figure to him
instead of the father that wasn't actually there.
Deadbeat dad, if you will.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a great movie. Onward. I probably would have left it.
I watched that movie like 3 times because it came out during COVID. I remember.
Yeah, it did. It was one of the first ones that went from theaters to just directly to
DVD.
Yeah, streaming.
Or streaming.
Yeah, to streaming.
Straight to VHS.
How old is that
I went to go rent it at Blockbuster.
Okay, I thought I was old, Daniel. What the hell? Once again, guys, the sponsor for this video is Despop.
Yes, sir.
Make sure to like, follow. That's the best way to support us, honestly, because we really need the support at this point.
No, but it was a good movie.
With my fourth pick, I'm taking a movie that I'm surprised hasn't gone yet. I'm going to take Ratatouille.
Oh, okay.
I'm very surprised because it is in my top 10, and I love the movie. It's very nostalgic. It came out like 2005, like in the early days of me growing up.
7.
Yeah, well, still middle school, you know. And who doesn't love a story about a rat following his dreams, you know?
Yeah.
I think anybody can relate to that.
I consider myself a rat at times.
Oh,
I have Ratatouille at 10.
Yeah, I'm surprised that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm surprised it hasn't
like
gone yet.
Barely in my top 10.
Because this would be the 10th movie off the board.
My fourth pick, I'm going to go with a movie that also came out around COVID, Soul.
Soul is really underrated just because it did come out during COVID and streaming, so I don't think a lot of people really picked up on it.
I didn't pick up on it. I remember I was scrolling through Disney Plus one day and it was there. And I was like, well, it's a Pixar movie, so I know it's going to be good.
It's going to hit. It's going to make you cry. It's going to make a grown man cry.
It's a grown man who gets his dream job, and the day he gets his dream job, he dies.
Yeah.
So he's in the afterlife.
No, I've seen the movie.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, but for the viewers.
Oh,
for the viewers.
Okay.
For the people at home. This is what it's about. A man just trying to chase his dream.
Well, he's trying. Once he finally achieves a dream, he dies, and then he realizes that his dream isn't all that it was meant to be. So it's just him finding his purpose in life.
Yeah, and then giving somebody else that purpose.
Yeah. Great movie.
With my 4th pick, I'm gonna go with Cars.
Cars?
Cars.
You bastards.
Look, I will say, is it the best Cars movie?
Yeah.
It is. 2 was terrible. 3 was okay.
2 was a complete 360. No, not 360 because we're back where we started. Yeah. It's a complete 180.
I will say Cars. The Cars franchise is ranked. So Cars is 19th. Cars 2 is 22nd. And Cars 3 is 23rd.
I hate you.
Look, Daniel's really into cars, so you can relate to that movie.
Hey.
Vroom, vroom.
Now, for my 5th one, I got one that you guys might relate to very well. A lot. I'm gonna go with Wall-E.
I was gonna take that. That was gonna be my last pick. Ah, man.
Dude, I don't even. What do I have? Wall-E's like bottom.
No, it is. It's 14th for me, but I think I would have taken that over a lot of, just for nostalgia and for the people. Yeah. Like that would have been for the people.
It's funny. Like I never really connected with Wall-E that much, but I always say Eva, like just randomly in my head.
Always says it, motherfucker. I've known you for like 10 years.
Guys, I've known him for his whole life. Now one says he brought up Wall-E. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I just don't connect with too much.
Oh shit.
But it's a good movie.
It is a good movie.
You know,
most of these are great movies.
With my last pick, and I'm glad I got most of my top 5. The only one I didn't get was Coco, which is I'm okay with. With my last pick at number 5, I have Finding Nemo.
About time it got. You know what? That's a great movie. I'm surprised it went In the 5th round, I am because it's a great. I think it's one of the most profitable movies of all time.
But just the exposure brought to. I know. I mean, this is like not crazy, but like think about it. People see a clownfish and they're like, "Oh, that's Nemo and Dory."
100%.
I still bring it up every time I go to an aquarium.
Yeah. It's like, look, Nemo. Dude, I don't even know what kind of fish Dory is.
She's a.
I know Nemo.
Oh, I'm acting like I know.
She's a motherfucking.
She's a Dory. Is what she is.
She's a Dory.
That's how we grew up, and that's how we go. No, that's how my kids. That's how Kalani's gonna know. That's how Genesis. I was gonna say my kids, but I'm not gonna have kids.
You just cursed yourself.
She's a blue tang.
With my last pick, I will first call out all the movies that maybe should have
honorable mentions.
Yeah, the honorable mentions that I'm not gonna pick. We still have Toy Story on the board, which isn't my top 10, but I think I'm gonna pick this one over that one just because it deserves recognition. And I want people in the comments to be like, "You didn't pick Toy Story?" Toy Story 4, also a banger. Luca, a banger. Nobody took Luca, right?
No.
Brave.
No.
Brave is underrated as well.
Never saw Brave.
It's a story about love. The Good Dinosaur. It's dead last. Will never get picked. I don't even think people have
You know what? Which one I was thinking about? A Bug's Life.
Oh, when that comes to my last pick, is A Bug's Life.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad you brought it up because, so A Bug's Life is my last pick.
Yeah, I know you like A Bug's Life.
Which it's
saw that one in theaters.
No.
No, he did.
No, yeah. No, I was gonna say I don't think you guys are old enough to know that movie, but I had the video game. I played the video game. Yeah, I don't know.
This is like back in the day when they would make video games based off the movie.
Every single movie, even like live action movies would have their own video game. So I played the video game for Bug's Life. It was really fun. As a kid, you sucked at video games, so they were like
hard.
There'd be video games that you just didn't finish because you couldn't get past one level. That maybe you should have.
So yeah, I'll give you my bottom 3 real quick.
Yes, go ahead.
Dead last. Disappointed.
Dead last on this list is The Incredibles 2.
Okay.
It's down on
second to dead last, Cars 2, and third to dead last, A Bug's Life.
No, bro. No. No, bro. Look.
And then my top 5, I obviously gave you guys my top 5. It's Incredibles, Coco, Up, Inside Out, and Soul.
Okay. Hey, respectable.
Nemo was at 6, but it fell to me, so they went.
Nemo is exactly a 6 for me too. Yeah. Yeah, but I didn't want to take Nemo. I think unless I
took it.
I was not gonna. I took Ratatouille over Nemo, and I have Ratatouille
with Nemo.
Behind. I took a lot of movies that were behind the movies that I wanted, just because.
You know what's funny? Now that I think about it, our Pixar list is a lot more diversified than our Marvel list.
Yes.
Like our Marvel list, our top 5 and our top 10 is very, very similar, but our Pixar list is very different.
I think it's because Pixar just doesn't miss, and like they make bangers. They make banger after banger after banger. So when somebody tells me their list, I'm like, oh, I can see it because those are great movies. Like they're not. I think it's just with what you relate to.
Yeah, because like let's say like when I watched Soul and Inside Out, I was going through some stuff at that time,
Oh man!
Like so those movies hit.
Always going through it.
Like those movies hit, and it's just like different phases of your life, Like
I'm right there with you guys.
What is this? Are you inviting me to church?
Valentine best friend.
Oh, dude, you know what's so funny? I just watched this movie on HBO Max.
Oh, that's so funny.
You know what's funny? Is I like Batman and you gave it to him.
Oh, okay. Well, we can fix that.
I don't want to give it
It's tainted already. It's tainted.
I don't want to give it up.
No, I didn't know when to give it. So I was like, I have
awkwardly.
No, it's because I did that for work, but I have a bunch left over. So
that was like when you slide your niece or nephew a couple of dollars. You're like,
I was going to do that with all my friends I saw this weekend. I just randomly, I'll be like,
okay, go to the bathroom and put it under a drink. Hey, that girl over there brought this.
But yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us on today's episode where we gave our top 5 Pixar draft. Some pretty interesting lists. They were all pretty diversified. But let us know down below in the comments which list did you like, and share your list with us. Let us know what your top 5 Pixar movies are.
Yeah.
And then we'll see you guys next time.